For this third part of the exercise, we're going to make a little batch file, or another name is script file. These files are small computer programs made up of a list of commands that you would repeat on a regular basis. Perhaps like backing up computer files or copying. Those are common uses. We're going to use Notepad to create our file. I'm going to do that same Windows R thing and just type Notepad. Isn't that easier than Start, Apps, Windows Accessories? Whew, that's so much trouble. I'm going to start off, just so you can see, by saying echo off. We'll write the commands to the computer in all caps, just for our convenience. And this says don't show anything on the screen. And then I'm going to make a remark or a comment that says remarks are for people. When you type use, you don't have to type all the stuff that I put in that sample. And then I'm going to write that the echo command is to show on the screen. Okay, just I'm writing that so you'll see that that's what it does. And then I guess I'm just going to turn the then I'm going to turn the echo on. Here, let me stick this in here even. Let's turn the echo on, okay? And then I'm going to say remarks are to show on the screen, and then I'm going to turn the echo back off. So I'll see one line on the, I won't see one line on the screen, and then this line, we won't see it on the screen, and then this line, we'll see it on the screen, and then we'll shut it off from the screen again. And let's say now, let's tell the computer to, I'm going to write a remark, comment to myself, this is for the people, make a folder and display wide. Okay, so, oops, I misspelled folder. Do you care? I guess I'm the teacher, I should care. So now we'll do it. We'll make a directory in the H drive backslash when you're writing a path. But if you're in trying to up here in the terminal window trying to change drives, you just put H colon and no backslash. If you watched carefully, you've seen me make that mistake several times because one place you have to use it and one place you have to not use it. So let me make an example 1 folder, and then I'll let's see, do a directory listing. But instead of doing it vertically up and down, I'm going to make it in wide format. So I'm using a switch there. Remember we talked about switches. And then the next thing I think I'll do is tell you about the pause command that allows a computer to pause, stop, and wait for the user to respond. And then I'll do the command. I have echo off. Yeah, well, whatever. Pause. That's all. So let's do file save, and I want to actually put this in the H drive, so that'll be good. And I want to call it my batch file.bat. Can you see that? My batch file.bat. It's written over here. See here? Okay, but if I go ahead and save it like this, it will add a .txt extension. So I'm going to click all files as type, and now I can save it as a batch file, and it's going to go in H, and it's called my batch file. And I'll just minimize that. Back in my terminal window here, I'm still in C, and on an earlier attempt at this video, which is being very uncooperative, I actually ran it from C, but I think this time I'll just go over to H. Don't put the backslash. And do a directory listing, right? And I have, sure enough, that directory CLI, and then I have a file called mybatchfile.bat. Okay, let's run it. My batch file, I don't have to type the .bat part. It's like an exe file. And so now it says the echo's off, and then there's the command on the screen. Echoes to show. It's so small, my mouse movement's too big. Hello, come here you. Come on, hop on up there. Echo off, and then so I shut the echo back off again. I'll see that command to shut the echo off. Then I don't have, which line did I have in there that I won't see on the screen? This one, remark, make a folder and display wide. Okay. And then I said, do a directory, make a directory called example 1, which it did. And then I said, do a wide directory listing so it goes horizontally instead of vertically. So there's that. And the folders have square brackets around them when it's in this format. That's all, just letting you know. And then I have that pause at the bottom. It says press any key to continue, and I'll do that. Come on. And there, now I'm back to my H drive. So I ran my batch file, and I could rerun that file as many times as I wanted to, and each time it would repeat the same commands. That's the point of a batch file. We just want you to be exposed to it. That's all.